Peter stepped out of the tent. The sky was gray and heavy with clouds, but everywhere people talked and laughed. Vendors shouted and children cried, and a beggar with a black dog at his side stood in the center of it, all and sang a song about darkness. There was not a single elephant in sight. There was not a single elephant in sight. Still, Peter's stubborn heart would not be silenced. Still, Peter's stubborn heart would not be silenced. It beats out the two simple, impossible words over and over again. She lives, she lives, she lives. Could it be? No, it would not be, for what would mean that Vilna had lied to him, and it was not at all an honorable thing for a soldier, a superior officer, to lie. Surely, Vilna could not lie. Surely, Vilna would not lie. Surely he would not. Would he? It is winter, said the beggar. It is dark and cold, and things are not what they seem, and the truth is forever changing. It is winter, it is darker, and it's getting cold, and things are not what they seem, and the truth is forever changing. I do not know what the truth is, said Peter, but I do know what I must confess. I must tell Vilna what I have done. He squared his shoulders. He squared his shoulders, adjusted his hat, and began the long walk back to the apartment Polonaise. As he walked, the winter afternoon turned to dusk, and the great light gave way to gloom. And Peter thought, as he walked, the winter afternoon turned to dusk, and the great light gave way to gloom. And Peter thought, the fortune teller's lying. No. Vilna is lying. No, it is the fortune teller who lies. No, it is Vilna. On and on like that, the whole way back. And when he came to the apartment Polonaise, he climbed the stairs to the attic apartment very slowly, putting one foot carefully in front of the other, thinking with each step, he lies, she lies, he lies, she lies. The old soldier was waiting for him, sitting in a chair at the window, a single candle lit. The old soldier was waiting for him, sitting in a chair at the window, a single candle lit. The papers of a battle plan in his lap, his shadow cast large on the wall behind him. The papers of a battle plan in his lap, his shadow cast large on the wall behind him. You are late, Private Duchamp, said Vina. And you are empty-handed. Sir, said Peter. He took off his hat. I have no fish and no bread. I gave the money to a fortune teller. A fortune teller? Said Vina. A fortune teller! He tapped his left foot, the one made of wood, against the floorboard. He tapped his left foot, the one made of wood, against the floorboard. A fortune teller! You must explain yourself. Peter said nothing. Tap, 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 went wooden foot. Tap, tap, tap. I'm waiting, he said. Private Duchamp, I'm waiting for you to explain. It is only that I have doubts, sir. And I know I should not have doubts. Doubts, doubts. Explain yourself. Sir, I cannot explain myself. I've been trying the whole way here. There's no explanation that will suffice. Sir, I cannot explain myself. I've been trying the whole way here. There's no explanation that will suffice. Very well then, said Vina. You will allow me to explain for you. You have spent money that did not belong to you. You have spent it in a foolish way. You have acted dishonorably. You will be punished. You will retire without your evening rations. Very well then, said Vid. You will allow me to explain for you. You have spent money that did not belong to you. You have spent it in a foolish way. You have acted dishonorably. You will be punished. You will retire without your evening rations. Sir, yes, sir, said Peter. But he continued to stand, his hat in his hand, in front of Vina. But he continued to stand, his hat in his hand, in front of Vina. Is there something else you wish to say? No, yes. Which is it, please? No or yes? Sir, have you yourself ever told a lie? Said Peter. I? Yes, said Peter. You, sir. Vina sat up straighter in his chair. He raised a hand and stroked his beard, tracing the line of it. He raised a hand and stroked his beard, tracing the line of it, making certain that the hairs were arranged just so that they came together in a fine military point. At last he said, You, who spent money that is not yours, you, who spent the money of others like a fool, you will speak to me of who lies?